Hello, this is Jill's back garden, and what we're looking at here is a black boy which is flowering. First time, no, not first time, sorry, second time, maybe third, I'm not sure, but it's going up. And this is our arch, which hasn't got anything on it because last year we painted it and we killed what was on it with the paint, I think. It's a bit of a shame, but Jill's put some pansies in the bottom to try and fill in the gap. And over here we've got the beginning of the side garden, and I'm sorry I'm quite ignorant on the names of these things, but these purple ones here are one of Jill's most favourite delphiniums. I do know that because I can read the label. And we've got a hibiscus in the back, which is about the third time we've tried to plant one here, and we're hoping this time we can succeed. And this is another of Jill's favourites, this little blue one. Here we've got on the left the pistemums and a rather big draggled foxglove, and just behind the foxglove a white climbing rose that we transplanted onto this fence from the arbour because it was white. It seems to have taken, and I'm glad about that. So this is the beginning of the side garden. And more foxgloves.
More foxgloves, more pentstemon, gladioli at the back.
And we've got one pink rose out.
That's pink rose. That's not a pink, it's red.
Okay, sorry.
So Mr. Lincoln, and that's a foxglove.
Right. And these purple things.
I don't know what they're called.
Right. And they're my favourite, some
Which
of those.
one?
These pink ones.
Ravina. And you missed the irises at the front here.
Right. And we got loads of yellow roses on the fence.
Off the old ones.
And this is nearly finished.
Yeah, I forgot what it's
That's
called.
a
I don't know
native.
what it's called.
And
Iris.
doing well.
And these are hydrangeas about to come out, and there's
Yes.
a pink one coming out the back. Pink one there.
Pink and blue.
There's pink, blue and white, but the pink's coming out a bit. Foxgloves. More gladioli. Clematis. That's azalea.
Yeah. And this fella?
White rhododendron.
I must admit, these are some of mine favourites. I haven't got a name, I'm sorry, but I think they're really rather special. Irises behind.
Fuchsias.
Right.
Clematis at the back, and that's the rhododendron, the pink one.
I'll have a close up.
He's tying back. Azaleas in the front, and that's a type of rhododendron.
Which has its flowers out first and not its leaves,
Yeah,
which is weird.
orangey one.
Yeah.
Azalea.
Now in terms of clematis, this is just out of this world. Amazing things they are. And you can see them from a mile away. They just don't seem to want to stop. They're absolutely glorious. And the rhododendron on the right there.
That's a rhododendron.
What, the yellow one?
Yes.
Oh.
with primulas at the front.
And a repainted angel,
Well, only some of it.
partly.
Yeah. Red rhododendron.
Just about finished, yeah?
Yeah.
And clematis on the fence.
Yeah.
What's this, geranium, isn't it? Geranium, thanks to Peter, I think.
Peony with a bud. Hopefully it'll come out.
One peony with
Out of
bud
12.
out of 12. And here we are, 3 weeks later, Gilly's first Australian peony. Not bad, eh? It's come out just to welcome back from our little trip. Clematis on the fence, they love fences.
Clematis at the back.
Guarded by our fox, which has been repainted last year.
Fox closes it. I need to move some of those big ones.
And look at these clematis, Gilly. No, I think this will be my second favourite after the purple clematis. Really very, very special. What's he called?
Pierre de Ronsard.
Pierre de Ronsard?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a type of, I think it's a sort of wisteria, but not the big one. I've forgotten what it's called, the label goes. Roses. A mauve rhododendron, which is called Purple Splendor.
Waiting to be planted. And gerania, which are doing very well this year. This is a very large, giant bromeliad. A small, large bromeliad to replace the one that is on the way and has been put round the back.
And these?
Gerania, a rose, and what are these pink things? Poinsettias. Poinsettias.
A red and a pink.
And a hibiscus that's not doing very well.
Yes, that one is.
Oh, is it?
That was right there, I think.
Okay.
And they're camellias. Oh.
And the wall garden, looking pretty colourful. No, I haven't tied the red one up. And this is pig face.
Yeah.
And the multicoloured.
I've forgotten what you call it.
Right.
It needs to be trimmed. This is
Was that from the Smiths?
yeah.
Peter and Evangeline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing very well. And a hydrangea in a pot doing well. Hanging baskets, the best they've been, I think. Hanging baskets, and
which one wasn't working, Jim?
that one was missing.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Well, that was dry, that big one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And these are a box, whatever it is.
And new this year, 2 box bushes to mark our entrance, and 2 angels, and left and right, and a new chair that we bought on our last trip. And the bottle brush doing very well. I absolutely love the colour of the bottle brush. The rose arbor has been relocated and they're now all pink roses, whereas before Bahima.
No, Nahima.
Nahima.
And this bromeliad. Take it from the front. It's better from the front, Jim.
I didn't mention the apples on the way through. The one on the left with the galahs in the branches is a golden, it's a pink lady, and this one on the right is a Golden Delicious. And through here, I also didn't mention, is my grape, a red Merlot grape, which is coming out nicely, and I'm hoping that this year we'll have a bit more of a crop, because last year they seemed to rot on the tree too much. It was a great shame. Our greenhouse with Christmas cacti, they're doing very well. They're not in flower, but one is thinking about it. This one here is having a good think, and maybe we'll get something. And some desert plants, we haven't had much success, but this one is still alive, which is very pleasing. And over in the corner, 2 different types of tomato in great big pots, and I'm growing some chamomile tea from seed thanks to Hillsong. We were given packets, everyone was given a packet, and here's the other tomato going absolutely nuts. I think it says on the packet they grow up to 3 meters, but I've chopped it off at nearly 2. And some ginger. Now this is my pride and joy. These are 2 Kefir limes that have survived. I've grown them from seed. I did have 8, I think, but these look reasonable at the moment, but I wish they'd get a bit bigger. New this year is Virgola, as Jules says. These are slats that move by a motor, and if it rains they can close. A guy from High Pages, Matt Peen, built this in the middle of the year in winter. He did what I think and Jill thinks is an excellent job. Hello, this is Jim 12s here again. This is the 2nd year of having a look at Gilly's back garden. It is an absolute joy. We are so blessed to have this backdrop. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Lord. This is a joy.